Hello guys, welcome to this video. My name is Oscar Kiteki, a political analyst. Today we are going to examine Russian involvement in Central African Republic. To unpack this fiasco, I will start by telling you a story. There was a man and a wife. So they got married. At the moment of their marriage, the husband was employed while the wife was jobless. The husband used his position as an employed person to humiliate the wife and cause unnecessary suffering to the wife. So one day, the husband received a sack letter from the organization for which he was working. Upon receipt of that letter, the husband was so sad, but at the same moment, the wife got a letter of employment. An organization offered her employment. So the wife used that opportunity to revenge what the husband had done to her, because now the husband was the jobless one and the wife had gotten employment. So all the dishes belonged to the husband and all the domestic chores. So the wife used this opportunity to retaliate. This situation can be incorporated to the Russian fiasco that we see today. Russia is in Central African Republic because it wants to express its anger to the globe for targeting it or being against what it stands for. So in order to understand this properly, let's first of all examine the Ukrainian problem. In Ukraine, the world at large is against Russian action of annexing regions in that country. So we also have to understand that most countries in the globe participate in the organization dubbed the United Nations. The efforts of many countries are represented in the United Nations. So Central African Republic is a country which is marked by civil unrest. So most countries, through the framework of the United Nations, work together in order to alleviate suffering and poverty in Central African Republic. So Russia, by hindering the efforts of these countries and causing more chaos in Central African Republic, will be in one way or the other affecting the efforts of all countries that have ganged up against its Ukrainian operations. So to understand what is happening in Central African Republic, we need to understand Russia's position. So here Russia is in Central African Republic to cause chaos and dismantle the efforts of the community of nations in establishing order in that region. So it is in one way what we call the element of mutuality. So in Russia is trying to frustrate the efforts of the community of nations to establish order in Central African Republic. So this situation is causing a deadlock, because the community of nations cannot abandon its principles because of one country. So what we are likely to see in Central African Republic is what I may call increased aggression. Russia will try to destabilize the country as far as possible, so that the countries that are standing with that nation, mainly through the framework of United Nations and other partner organizations, to suffer immensely and to have major issues in that country. This may also be a very maybe bad thing, because Russia is taking us back to the pre-colonial era, because if it continues to penetrate the territories of others without proper methods, it will lead to chaos. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Oscar Kiteki, a political analyst. Thank you.